I can't believe I'm talking to the Alexandria. Such a pleasure to meet you in person. Actually, I prefer Allie. Never been a fan of that name. Okay, let me try this again. Nice to meet you, Allie. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us. It's a pleasure to be here. Can I get you something to drink? Water, soda, coffee, wine, whiskey? A lemon vodka martini, please. Tell me about yourself. Well, not sure what I can tell you that hasn't already been printed on page 6. My name is Allie Stinson. I'm 24 years old, recently divorced, and currently loving the single life. Where do you live? I live in sunny California in the U.S. Well, it's sunny most of the time. I have a house in the hills. I also like to hang out at my friend Brenda's resort. Her and her husband own the Diamond Club, and they know how to respect a person's privacy. Must be nice having a friend who owns a fancy resort. It has its perks. Do you have any jobs or hobbies? No actual job. I do help out with the Liberty for All Foundation. Are you familiar with the charity? They aim to help the homeless get back on their feet by providing temporary shelter, job training, and counseling. Sounds like a good cause. What are some of your likes and dislikes? I dislike cruelty to people or animals. People who abuse their power annoy me, especially if it's at the cost of someone else. But let's talk about the good stuff. I like fashion. In fact, I just discovered this up-and-coming designer, Jonathan Sparks. You are going to want to watch him. I also have a particular fondness for bartenders. Well, one bartender in particular. Are you in love? With Sam's martini making skills? You bet. But he's more than that. He's kind and cute and smart and sexy, a great listener, a great guy. But love? I don't do love. I tried that with my marriage and failed. Sam sounds like he might be worth the risk. Aside from falling in love, what is your greatest fear? Wow, this got personal really quick. You journalists do like to dig for gossip. I guess I fear not doing enough in this world, not being able to make a difference in my time on this earth. If you could change one thing about your life, what would it be? I would love to have a big family. Being an only child and not very close to my parents, it can get a bit lonely. I lost a lot of my married friends when I divorced Jack Blackhorn. Yes, that Blackhorn. But it's their loss, so I'm on my own a lot these days. Do you have an arch nemesis? Don't we all? My ex-frenemy, Kate, is mine. We used to run in the same circle, have the same set of friends, but somehow we were always pitted against each other. Personally, I think it was more about her husband. He seemed to be in some kind of competition with my ex-husband, Jack. All seems so petty to me. I agree. The world has bigger problems than measuring... Well, we don't need to go there. Do you have a secret? Nice try. Not spilling my secrets for you to print. What if we talk off the record? Just us girls. Okay. But I better not read about this tomorrow. I just found out the firm that has been handling the money I got from my divorce has misplaced all my funds. I have this big charity event coming up and I don't even have the cash to fill my car up with gas. That's not good. How are you going to make ends meet? It's such a funny phrase. I'll figure something out. I have confidence you will. A few more questions. If you could go back in time for one day, where would you go? I'd go back to my wedding day and tell myself not to marry Jack Blackhorn. My life would be so much better for it. In a way. Maybe sometimes you have to go through these things to truly appreciate something special. Or someone special when they show up in your life. I think you might be right. With that in mind, are you happy we know your story? Yes, if my tale can help one person understand that not everything that glitters is gold, and that asking for help can only make you stronger, then it was a story worth telling. I agree. For those fans that are reading your book, is there anything you want to say to them? You have all been so amazing. A little while ago, I didn't think anyone really cared, but you proved me wrong, and I really appreciate your support. Can we look forward to reading more of your story? You bet. I have a lot more to tell you. I know Sam has something to tell me, some secret of his own, and I'm confident he will, as soon as he trusts me. Yikes, look at the time. I've overstayed my welcome. Thanks, Ellie, for talking to us today. That's it? Well, this was a lot more fun than the usual paparazzi grilling. Glad to hear that. Maybe you'll come back again and give us an update on the Sam situation? Maybe. If you'd like to read Allie's story and find out if Sam spills his secret, connect with DL Croisette on Instagram or on her Facebook Croisette Crew group.